Going through an intro. All right. All right, everyone. How y'all doing? Well, I've been seeing a lot of things about Delphi here lately and stuff. And a lot of things going on with the person who did her job for uh, the case for Libby Abbey. She did all she did correctly. She went through um, every single piece of paper that was filed, and she came across that was misunderstood. Hey, Cyber.
What's up, buddy?
So Kathy Shank did her job. She made sure she knew about all the streets in Delphi, and she knew that this was wrong. So she corrected it, and that's how we found Richard Allen. But he, of course, like they said, he went in to confuse the law enforcement. You still got people out there saying Richard Allen is innocent. Well, guess what? Let me explain something to you. That one, no one saw him leaving the trail after eliminating Living in Abbey that day. There's only one way in and one way out. And no one saw him leave.
Yeah, and another thing, why would he get rid of why would he throw out and get rid of his brand new washer and dryer that they had just purchased 3 months prior, and then have his wife Kathy Allen have to take all the clothes to the laundromat?
Well, the other thing is
because there was blood in the machine, he had to get rid of it. That's why.
The other thing, you have the same person who saw Richard Allen on the bridge before she left, and saw him walking across through the cemetery into the cornfield. Hey, James, how you doing?
What's up, James?
Walking through cornfield, walking behind, because if he walked on the on that 300 towards where the Patty family were parked at, he would be noticed. He would have been on the mirror's camera, because on that day you have both McCains were out there walking around. One had the bike who went to the cemetery, and and the other one was walking towards the bridge. And that one didn't. It's clear to see that one did not see Richard Allen there on the bridge. He would have passed him when he was going to the bridge. And videos that I have recorded, and stuff now they're all gone, but you can see some of the videos I did in the past showing you can see a person from the trail on 300 walking. You can still see a person cutting across that cornfield where the mirrors are before getting to their house on the other cornfield. And no one saw him. So no one saw him leaving off that trail of the Mohan High Bridge.
Exactly. And who gets rid of a brand new washer and dryer after owning it for 3 months? That don't make any sense.
Look how many people showed up just before 3 o'clock. 2:45 and 3. Those people stayed there. And they didn't see him walking by them. Like I said, I did all the kind of filming showing where the ravine was, the cemetery, and that's why I said he would have left through the cemetery without being seen. So he walked through the ravine.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
McCain brother was at his mom's cemetery headstone at that time. So he would have been seen by him, but he didn't because he took the ravine
Exactly.
and walked behind the mayor's home and behind the harvest store.
Just like we said, the killer probably, that's the route he probably took. We said that, what, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago?
Oh, 7 years ago. Oh,
Yeah.
I filmed the cemetery and stuff. A lot of people, when I filmed that cemetery, a lot of them said there's been a lot of drug deals in that cemetery. Until I said, look, this is the way he would have left. And this is where people really starting to think, yeah, Randy's right. He left through the cemetery. He went through the ravine. I talked about the ravine, how he could have go through the ravine without being seen.
Mm-hmm.
If no one's paying attention, looking at their headstone, somebody's headstone facing towards Ron Logan's house, they wouldn't see him.
Right.
The only time someone would see him is driving on the 300. And so he would have been seen by Derek and them sitting in the car. Cheyenne would have saw him when they were sitting in the car on 300. And they would still, Cheyenne and her friends would able to see Richard Allen walking back on the trail to his car.
Exactly.
And having drink 6 beers, not really thinking very well with 6 beers. He's usually having heavy alcohol.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was drinking grain liquor that day too.
He should have not got in an argument, but Rick Allen's wife, knowing that, okay, he's innocent. Well, was you there? You were someplace else. Like people said, his wife and his wife's sister told 2 different stories.
Exactly. Yeah, she said, his wife said he was with her sister, and then when they went and questioned her sister said that he was with his wife.
And Richard Allen is now in Oklahoma.
So they called him several lies.
He's been moving around so much, and he wanted to go to the gym pop area for doing weights and stuff like that. So that's where they moved him. But he's not innocent. There's still clues that the police has and state police has. And that bullet, when I did a video of that bullet showing how the markings work when they eject the bullet out of the casing, how it shows how it was worked.
Yeah, that was a good video you did too.
So the videos I did out there are the true stories of how the killer got away.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have been seen coming back from the trail. If he was wet, he would have to walk through mud to get up top of the hill where the north end of the Mullen High Bridge.
Yeah. There's a reason why nobody's seen his ass leave.
And there, like I said, there's one way in and one way out. And these people think, oh, he's innocent. Well, no. See, those people was really there at the court hearing. Was they really there at the court hearing? No. They stayed their little butts at home. Didn't listen to the crew. But like they said, since the appeal courts, it's so backed up, it's going to be more than 3 years.
I think that's the only reason why they keep coming out with these damn Delphi murder documentaries every couple years too. I think the only damn reason they keep coming out with these Delphi murder documentaries is because they keep wanting to push the narrative that he's innocent. That way they can try to brainwash the public into thinking that, you know, an innocent man got framed for a murder he didn't commit. But that's not the truth. He's guilty.
The problem is these people will put a real innocent person behind bars, and they don't care. Oh, well, we got the right one.
Yeah, these people are nuts, man. If they had their way about it, he would be out walking the streets, and some other innocent person would be in there.
So it's like, yeah, they want to take the real killer out
Yeah.
and put an innocent person. And like Holman said, all the facts we've seen so far links to Rich Allen.
Yeah. Plus, he even admitted it several times that he
And
the girls.
you know how he acted in prison. I wouldn't have been acting that way. If you are innocent of this murder, you would not be acting
Exactly.
what he has been doing.
Yeah. No innocent man is gonna sit there and eat his own shit and roll around in it and jerk off and sing "Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys" while jerking off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and rolling around in his own shit. That's not normal.
The other thing is, why in the world did he throw a $350 laptop against the wall after he got Ange? After he
Exactly. Hey, Ange.
got that, and they had to replace it. Yeah, and what? And what innocent person refused to take a polygraph? Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would take a polygraph, like I did. I took a polygraph.
Yeah. Exactly.
So there is no way you refuse. A lot of them had to take a polygraph. A lot of them did DNA. They were asking people the DNA during this whole entire time. Everybody, when they start looking, my friend who passed away of a heart attack, they asked for his. Can you come to the station to get? We need to see if we can get a DNA. He got pissed off because I wasn't there. Because you look at people, you were looking at people in Delphi.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, my friend got pissed off and stuff. So, yeah, there's
This damn light.
keep on thinking, put out lies that's not even true if he wasn't there.
Yeah. It's pissing me off too. Especially when these you got hundreds of people on YouTube supporting these idiots that's putting these lies out. Sending them money and shit and supporting their channel, and they're sitting there purposely putting lies out.
You had some people telling people, "Oh, that wasn't the bridge they were on." Yes, it was. That was the bridge they were on. There's no other bridge with any other photo but them. They're the ones who were there.
Right.
Now, if anybody else was there, it would be great. They would have a phone camera. They can use their phone cameras out there, but they can't do a live videoing. But they can use a certain type of phone. AT&T is the only phone it can be used out there, and you can call 911 with AT&T.
Yeah, a phone doesn't have to have service on it for you to still be able to call 911.
So AT&T was the only one you can be able to make phone calls. And me and another lady, she passed away of a heart attack. We did it. We started from the beginning, middle, and end. When she got to the end, there was only one bar, but she was able to call me and show, yes, they could have called 911. They were able to call 911.
Right.
Even though it's one bar, they can say, hey, help. And this voice thing, they keep on changing. Hey, Melissa. And this voice.
What's up, Melissa?
Trying to say, well, that doesn't sound like Rich Allen.
Oh yeah, it does sound like it.
So
They need to get their check.
basically, and they try and say it's Ron Logan. Ron Logan is my height. Oh, okay, cool, Melissa.
Yeah.
So Ron Logan is my height,
Mm-hmm.
and he's shorter than Ron Logan. And there's obviously showed a lot of different photos that he acts up on the trail when he's out there. He goes on the trail. Like I told, what's her name? Hold on, let me look up her name. I'll find it here. Cause she asked me about where Brad Holder justice served daily. And she asked me if that road 625 goes to 300 over across. I said no. I showed her the map and everything else, and then it stops at his house. Because knowing that she asked me, I said, well, one, if Richard Allen was smart enough, he wouldn't have to drive over there where he left the car at, off of 300, where the welfare office was.
Right.
If he went straight home, like he said, if he parked on 200, there's a church where the old rail line used to be.
Right.
He would have took that. He would park his car there and walk up to where the old rail line through the woods to the south end of the bridge.
Exactly.
And he could have took the girls that way. Said down the hill, I'll take the girls this way.
Yeah.
So
This damn light. Shit.
What the heck are you doing?
This stupid ass overhead light above my sink is not.
Don't stop playing with it.
Usually I tap it and it comes on all the way.
There we go. But yeah, there is things that if he knew the area on that road, drove all on that road, you can go to 200 to 75 to Florida that way.
Richard Allen was. I went over there when everyone found out who Richard Allen was and who his wife was. I went over there and started looking at her Facebook account, like right away, and I seen where she had put a post and a video out complaining about, and it wasn't long after the murders too. It was like right after the girls were murdered. She put a post out bitching and complaining about how she doesn't understand why she has to take all the clothes to the laundromat and wash clothes and dry clothes at the laundromat when they just purchased a brand new washer and dryer 3 months ago.
But
so I always thought that was odd. Why did he get rid of a brand new washer and dryer behind his wife's back that they had just purchased 3 months prior? I'll tell you why. Because he probably had blood all over his clothes, and when he got home, he probably tried to throw them in the washing machine to clean them. Probably got blood everywhere, and then was like, damn, I got to get rid of this shit because I just left a bunch of DNA blood evidence all in my washer and dryer. You know what I mean? That would make sense why he got rid of the washer and dryer.
Well, yeah, he knew what time she would have been home.
Yeah, and nobody ever talks about that. A lot of these new people on YouTube,
because he would have to hurry to get back home before she does.
Yeah.
And find him laying on the couch.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, all these new people are popping up on YouTube wanting to talk about him being innocent, and they don't even know half the fuck of it.
Because I started a long time ago.
Yeah, we did.
And in videos I showed.
There's a reason why he got rid of that brand new washer and dryer right after the murders. Nobody's just going to throw out a brand new washer and dryer 3 months after purchasing one. You know what I mean? And then have to have their wife take the clothes and stuff to the laundromat.
Well, the other thing is that he has certain things that were on his computer, certain things of photos.
He had searched up certain things too. You're right.
Photos. Look up.
Yeah.
Well, especially if, like Keane Klein said, I looked it up when he was out in Las Vegas. What happens with the phone? But the problem is, he got rid of that phone. Richard Allen got rid of that phone because he looked it up knowing that, hey, they can look at what I erased.
Right.
Removed.
Yeah, that's another thing. The main phone he used that day of the murders was he had what, like 300 fucking phones, but the one main phone he used the day of the murders was the only phone that was missing. How convenient.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, how convenient.
Because he looked up the phone. Okay, if I took all these pictures, then that would show even if it was erased, they knew
exactly.
We can get those back, like Libby and Abby's photo. Becky and them went to where Snapchat and said, hey, I need this reviewed and take this out. And the police was ready to get a hacker to hack into it.
Yeah.
So these people keep going, listen to the wrong information.
Yeah, they're listening to the wrong
and things that we have said and talked about that has true what it was. What I did, that's how it went down.
Hold on, Frankie. Every time I try to make
and stuff. So, yeah, Kathy Shank saying she did her job. You know, I could have said, hey, I know who it is. I could have walked in CVS and called the police and said, hey, there's your killer right there.
Yeah.
Behind the counter.
Come on, Frank.
And he has control of everybody's photos. He was in charge of processing those photos. He looks through them, make sure they're correct, and hand them back to their customers, especially when it comes to summer vacations.
Yeah.
Look how many times they went on summer vacations in places and got processed at that CVS store because they were the closest.
Yeah.
And knew exactly where with the medicines they were doing.
And remember he didn't charge them for the photos of the girls. Now we all know why he didn't charge them for the photos, because
so a lot of
he was the one that killed them.
A lot of the news people didn't know that about the photos.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, and I'm hopefully if it doesn't seem they have no new evidence, but they want to kill time on the pill court and try to find some type of new evidence. But by then, it would be, hey, have you had so many times your horse played around with your client, which they have, and this would have been done a long time ago. If they went out and got the right evidence, the defense team got the right evidence, prove that it wasn't Brad Holder or any of his people he knows, it was not autism, at all. Has nothing to do with that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So doing this free Richard Allen that you get him out, he's going to go back again. He'll wait several years or several months to let's do it again.
Yeah.
His wife goes someplace else, but you know, his wife would have to think about that day. A
Right.
lot of people are making her think your husband is not guilty on the case. But you know, one thing, he did not come back on that trail.
Yeah, exactly. And how come nobody ever wants to talk about the washer and dryer going missing after the murders? Nobody ever wants to talk about that.
So
You know?
if he did not go back on the trail, there's only one way in and one way out. That's it.
Exactly.
And nobody saw him. He would have been seen by Cheyenne and her friends. He would have been seen by the McCain brothers.
Yep.
And he would have been seen by several other people.
I
But
bet Kathy Allen came home that day, found his little short fat ass sleeping on the couch. Then she went in the kitchen and realized, or the laundry room, and realized the washer and dryer was missing. She probably realized the washer and dryer was missing and was like, Richard, get up off the couch. Where the hell's the washer and dryer at? And he probably gave her some stupid ass lie like, oh, it quit working, so I got rid of it.
His car was on the camera, passing the Harvest store.
Mm-hmm.
The black vehicle they took. So, yeah.
Yep.
But that's what I want to talk about. Kathy Shank did her job, and she knew there was a lot of things were messed up on the application and stuff, and she did her job. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Right.
And everybody's trying to blame her.
They should be kissing her ass and thanking her for what she did, what she found.
People, like, she's going to use all that money. Excuse me, it's not your business what she used it for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not you attacking these other people think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys didn't come at the courtroom and listen. And all these transcripts coming out.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to get off here. And hey, y'all thanks for coming, Melissa, Cyber, and who else?
Yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone.
And Jinx, thanks for coming. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye now.
Everyone have a good night.